Hi friends, it's Penny Wolf, and I have another thrift haul to share with you today. If you haven't watched any of my other videos before, I sell on eBay. I've been selling on eBay for quite a few years, and I sell on Poshmark too the last few years. And we'll get right on to it. I got some nice brands to share with you today. And if you'd like, you can subscribe. I have other videos that are up in regards to how to increase sales and some other thrift videos and, what sold ship with me videos. This first item is a Free People. And you're going to kind of want to watch picking up Free People because some of it moves quickly and some of it doesn't. But I thought this was really neat. I paid $1 for it. This is the Free People. Tiny little tag there, and you got to watch it if you're not really familiar with looking for the Free People. There's another brand called Poof, P-O-F-F, and it's got that little metal band on it too. Anyhow, this is really an interesting top. It is very oversized, and I think it goes like this. And it's kind of neat. Hopefully I'll be able to pull up some, comps on it, or maybe, Google and try to find some other listings that's like it. Free People prices is all over because some of it, all over the place, because some of it does sell quicker than others and for more money. Some pieces can sell pretty nicely, in the tops and stuff, maybe 15 to 25, like your average. Some stuff doesn't sell very quickly at all, or doesn't, sell for much, and it might be like $10 or less. Got to kind of watch it. Anyhow, this is a North Face, and North Face has really went down in price for reselling. You got to really watch it, what pieces you pick up. But this is a very cute jacket. Actually, I should consider maybe keeping this for myself. I just got looking at it. I kind of like the color. What do you think? But anyhow, this is like a little fleece zip up, and I might end up keeping this. But one thing I did not know, and I was reading on it was either on a video or I was reading it on a thread of another big time reseller. I did not know that you can get a veto for selling North Face new. I didn't know that. I've had some crop pants listed like for, I don't even know, a lot of months, and I did not know that. And after I heard that or read that, then I took that down. I do still have it listed over on Posh, and it hasn't moved and they're brand new, but they might be small size. However, did not know that. So you're going to kind of want to watch it. Some brands, you can get vetoes on your account that you're not allowed to sell in certain words and things like that, and you can look all that up. You really want to watch that. This brand here is Quaker Factory, and some pieces move quicker than others. A lot of times Quaker Factory has a lot of maybe bold print or a lot of embellishment. This doesn't have as much, but it is very pretty. It's got like a sparkly thing here. I think Quaker Factory is like QVC or something, you know what I mean, where it's like online buying. But I only paid $1, so I went ahead and got it, And this here with new with tags, maybe $10, $20. I do charge shipping for everything that I sell on eBay, and I don't do free shipping. And that means that, the profits, like if that sold for, let's say $20, but they paid shipping, then I would just have to discount what I paid for it, which was $1, and then any fees. And I've been doing promoted listings. Do you do promoted listings? I have been for quite a while, like at 1% or something like that. Then I bumped up to 3%. However, I was watching another YouTuber video, and they were saying that, on some of their slow items, they really bumped it up, to really increase traffic. With it being summer slowdown time, I've been trying to do things to really increase traffic. So I went ahead and bumped some of them up more like 5% and 7%. But some of them, and you can do it individually, or you can do it, as a group too, under your sell option on eBay. But doing individually, a few pieces that bumped it up a little higher to see if it makes a difference. I don't know. You got to kind of watch it. It's kind of a thin line because, you're paying more in fees. But if it promotes your listing and it sells, then it's worth it, or sells quicker, I know it's a bummer that we have to pay for that. But there's thousands, I don't know, there's probably millions of clothing sellers on eBay. And, I guess that's just a way if you want to try to get a step up and maybe, increase sales. This is Love Pink by Victoria's Secret, and I have not checked this, but I would have to say that this is a nightgown. I don't think this is a sundress. I will check it though, but I'm pretty sure that this is a nightgown. And anyhow, they Victoria's Secret pieces, some sell more than others. Oh, It's got love pink on the back. I just seen that in the end. It's actually really cute. If you get into the vintage Victoria's Secret, which is the gold label, or any of the silks and the cremsies, then you can get quite a little bit more money, anywhere from maybe 20 to some of that gold label, especially if it's a full-length gown or a robe. Robes go for some money. It could be $50, $70. However, some of the clothing in Victoria's Secret doesn't hardly move at all or sell for much unless it's a very bold print spell out. Just kind of watch it. Do comps before you spend a lot. You know, some people sell more than others. This is a Chaps dress. It's actually very cute. I don't pick up Chaps hardly ever anymore, unless maybe it's new with tags. But this is a sweater dress. Isn't this cute? I think this is an adorable sweater dress. And sweater dresses sell, I find, even if they're not like a big name brand. You know, come fall, first part of winter, sweater dresses seem to sell. And I only paid $1 and I went ahead and got it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be picking up a Chaps. But I did pick that up. And I'd say probably, I don't think I'll have to go priority. I think it should go first class. But, you know, maybe $15, $20, maybe 25, and that's really stretching it. But as I've said on my other videos, I'll tell you what, these bread and butter sales is what adds up. It makes up a big bulk of your income. And yeah, you know, I have things that are listed for a lot of money, you know, couple, you know, was $50 or $100. You know, I have some stuff that's listed, and those are great sales. But remember, it might take a little longer to find that buyer, where these may sell quicker. And it's not as hard if there's a return. You know, with clothing, you're always going to get returns because, you know, it doesn't fit, or they're picky about this or that. And it's really hard to take those returns. But one thing I've learned, and I've heard many other resellers talk about it or write about it, don't take it personally. It is business, because we get offended, like, what? And they claim all kinds of stuff, you know, the tiniest little thing, you know, and you're like, are you kidding me? Or they make up, you know, sometimes I swear it's like made up. I'm not, you know, calling people a liar, but you know that there are some scammers you got to watch out for. However, just even the regular, it's like, we go through all this work and all this thing, you got to accept a return, but it is part of the job. And it's just going to happen, especially when you're doing clothing, you know. So you got to kind of prepare yourself. And when you get one, don't get emotional. You're just going to have to accept the return. Now, there's some instances where you're not going to, you know, want to take a return, you know, and you use your discretion on that. But anyhow, this is a men's shirt, and I picked it up just because it's Urban Outfitters, just because it was very unusual. It's kind of like a haphazard looking, like, little patchwork here. It's not a pocket. It's just like a detail here. And I don't pick up hardly any Urban Outfitters, but this is a really nice looking men's shirt, and it looks to me like it could be a newer style tag. I haven't done comps on that, but that will be interesting. I used to sell a lot of men's clothing, but then the men's market kind of took a dip. However, there's some really big sellers still on, and they sell, the bulk is men's clothing. So it just depends on what you're picking up. I've been picking up a little bit more lately. This is a Baroni, and I really like this brand. This is a high-end brand. Now, a few of the high-end brands like Zigna and stuff, there's a longer name that goes in front of that. Their prices have really went down from what they used to be. Robert Graham's can too. Watch that. That used to be an easy $50, $70 flip, but now it's not as much. But I haven't looked this up yet. And this is Baroni, and that is a high-end. And I don't know, because I haven't looked it up to see if they've tanked. But I'd say hopefully above 25 to maybe, I'll just guess like 25 to 50 or something like that. This is a Wilford Free. Do you pick up Wilford Free? Or just even plain Wilford, which I think it's all part of the Aritzia brand. These pieces really sit, it seems like. I had one sweater dress, I think, that sold really, really quickly one time, but the other pieces kind of sit. Watch picking it up. However, it's a nice brand. It's considered, I think, more high-end. But this is like almost like a sweater dress. It is very soft. This is very soft. And this here, I don't know. I got most of the things at Salvation Army, some at St. Vincent de Paul, and I don't remember what the color tag was. But if this wasn't on sale, I had a blue bag there that you can use of theirs, where you get half off anything that fits in it, and I may have paid half for this. So if that's the case, it'd be $4. But it's Wilford Free. But it's part of the Aritzia, and sometimes they'll just say Wilford. And I have another dress up right now too, which is a turtleneck, and with it being a higher end and a sweater dress, so it may be worth more. But this should sell, because it is kind of like the sweater dress, And I don't think it's really, I don't know for sure. That might not be a sweater dress. You know, it has pockets. I don't think that's a tunic. I'm pretty sure it's a dress. This is a J. Crew, and it's the boy fit. And God, I've been picking up quite a few J. Crew lately, and I hardly ever used to pick it up. But if you're not familiar on J. Crew, there's usually a tag, and it's next to the style tag or on, I mean the material tag, or on the material tab, it'll have the year. This looks like it says, almost looks like it says summer, but anyways, 2017, and I heard that you should probably pick up ones that's just the last few years, and that's a pretty, you know, nice year, you know, meaning that it's not that long ago. However, there's a style number there, and you can Google that. You can type it into Google, or you can take a picture of it and use Google Lens. And anyhow, I don't know, you know, some J. Crew pieces do sell for some money. Some of them don't sell for very much. Really watch picking up cops. Really watch picking up the old stuff. However, if it is cashmere or wool or really neat print or something like that, and maybe some of the chambray, then it sells. But this is a J. Crew. And I don't know comps on this. I'd say maybe $10, $15. You got to remember, too, and it's hard to forget, you know, because you see all these prices up on eBay, and some clothing goes for a lot of money, even though it's used, which is pretty amazing. But if you were at a garage sale, how much would you pay for this? Maybe $1. If you really liked it, maybe $5. And you're going to sell it online for 10 or 15. Just kind of keep that in concept in there. Now, yes, check comps. You should try to get what you can out of this stuff. Believe me, all for that. But, you know, it just kind of, sometimes when you got to let a piece go a little cheaper than you plan, just try to remind yourself of that. However, you know, like a lot of pieces like this here, this brony of this men's, that could be anywhere from $25 to $50 used. You know, there is money. There's a lot of money in used clothing. This is a Madewell, and I do pick up Madewell. Kind of watch Madewell, though. Don't pay a lot for it, because some of it didn't sell a lot originally, brand new, and some of it doesn't resell for a lot. And, oh, this is going to be a bummer, because I think they took the style tag out, and because Madewell is, I don't know, I think it's an extension of J. Crew, but it does have the style tag, and I think usually the date. It for sure has the style tag, but this one don't. Fortunately, it does still have the size, but not the material tag. They removed it. But that is Madewell. And it's very popular. It's kind of a trendy brand still, especially on Posh, but I list it on both. I list everything on eBay. And only certain brands on Posh if I think it'll sell over on Posh. Because you know what? That's a lot of sharing to do. Finger, you know, gets tired, and it's like a lot, you know. However, the more you list every day, whether it's on eBay or Posh, the more you're going to sell every day. That is the biggest key of all of this. And then, you know, obviously picking up the brands and getting your price points correct. But like I always say, list, 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 because it works. And I find about half of what I consistently list, about half consistently sells. For a while there, I was listing 15. I would sell 7 a day. You know, give or take, you know, on busy or slow times, but I've been trying to up, wanting to up, let's put it that way more correctly, how much I list a day. For a while there, I was always getting like a minimum of 15 or close to that. But the last few days, I think I've done less. I did shoes yesterday, and they take longer. I do some shoes, but I don't do it that often. I think I probably did 5 shoes, and I don't even know now, maybe between 5 or 7 pieces of clothing. It was a low amount to get listed, but I got them listed. This is a cabbie, and if you're not familiar with cabbie, this is the newer style, which is the more of the black. The old cabbie, which is longer, is the older style. But on cabbie, they also have a style number, and you can type that into Google or eBay, and most of the time it'll come up. This is a little black top. I just sold one real quickly, a black top, and some resellers say that, you know, and I found kind of too that sometimes black is not an easy color to sell. However, it sold right away, and it was this newer style cabbie, and I sold it, I think, on Posh, and I don't know how, I think it sold for 25, I think 20 or 25, but that's the newer style cabbie label. And anyways, I'll be looking up the style number and using some keywords. I didn't used to look up that stuff and take time to put the keywords and all that in there. I kind of thought, you know, it's kind of a waste of time unless it's some, you know, spectacular piece. However, I think it does make a difference, and especially on stuff like this. because if people Google, then it was going to bring up, you know, what's listed on eBay, what's listed on Posh, things like that. You know, I don't really see the other ones as much, but eBay and Posh, you know, when you Google stuff, and I don't know, they might be there. This is another cabbie, and this is the square, and it almost, oh, they have it buttoned odd. That's how come it's not like laying correctly. I'll have to fix that. But this is kind of like a print top. It's geometric print, almost a polka dot, but another cabbie, and that's the square label. And once again, I'll be looking up the style number. This is very pretty. When I listed that black one the other day, which was the newer style, and it sold right away, I did a purple one too. And I had some interest on it, but it hasn't sold yet. This is a J. Crew, and it's just a really cute little black J. Crew pullover dress. I think this is really cute. I really do. But anyhow, this could be older, but I just thought it was cute. And I don't know if I can see this without my glasses on, what year. I was able to on the other one, but this one, I don't know. It'll depend on how little they got it printed. This looks like it says fall of 2015. That's kind of getting older, and it is black. Now, do you sell black items, and especially black dresses? Write in the comments. I don't know if it's because it's oversaturated or people are worried that it's going to fade. But a friend of mine, she only sells, well, she sells other stuff too, but she really focuses on dresses. She totally skips black dresses. Even if it's almost all black but has another color, unless it's maybe some spectacular brand. It's the J. Crew label there. She doesn't pick it up, and she doesn't pick up the tops either. However, think about it. If you're going to buy something really expensive, more than likely you're going to buy it. If you don't have like a ton of money, more than likely you're going to pick a brand that is, or, you know, a basic color, like white, black, beige, something that's more neutral, you would think, unless it's some, you know, neat style. I do look in the black stuff because sometimes you find a high end there. However, do your own research on that. Use your own discretion. But with this, like I said, it's cute. It's not really faded. When you get it close up to the camera, it looks lighter. It's actually darker there. But anyhow, that is the thrift, and hopefully you've really enjoyed this. I enjoy doing the videos, and if you could subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you could push the thumbs up, may you have many may you have, let me get this correct. May you have many prosperous sales. Have a blessed day. Thank you.